Hey everyone, happy Saturday. I hope you all are enjoying this beautiful Saturday. I am sure am enjoying it. I am in Playas de Tijuana at my favorite cafe. It's called Playas 81. So you guys can see, I'm meeting up with a new member. His name is Daryl. And let me just show you guys a quick view of this beach. There you have it. All right, so, I do see Mr. Daryl right over here. There we go. Let me introduce our special guest.
Everybody.
All right, so yeah, this is my first time meeting with Daryl. He's a new member in TJ Club, and we both actually live in Playas. So we finally decided to link up. Daryl has been in the group for how long? You been in the group, just hanging out?
Yeah, about
so
maybe
far?
a month so far.
A month? Yeah, so about a month. But finally, we were able to block off time on our Saturday and decide, and we just able to link up here. So a little bit about Daryl, but just to give you guys a little insight, Daryl is been in Playas much longer than I have. He is definitely the OG of Playas de Tijuana. So I want to let him introduce himself to you guys, and then so Daryl, kind of just share with everyone a little bit about yourself.
Okay. Well, I'm Daryl Ford, originally from California, and been in the Playas for like 8 years now. And
I'll see. That's okay.
Okay. Been here for about 8 years now. Have a business in California. I'm a retail truck and commercial truck and car dealerships throughout Southern California in Orange County. And like I said, I've been here for 8 years. And I've seen
years.
Seen a lot.
8 years is a long time. 8 years is a veteran.
Yep.
You know,
always
Playas, Playas or Central.
Always Playas.
Oh, okay, just mainly Playas, the beach. Okay.
And I found Playas by accident and ended up staying.
Tell us a little bit about that. I found Playas through a friend of mine on Craigslist asking me if I wanted to room with him at a beach home so we can co-share a place, and then that's how I end up here. But how did you end up here?
Well, I ended up here. I have a friend that lives in Del Mar. I think it's called Costa Del Mar, something like that. I can't remember the name. But anyway, I did a seminar down here in Central, TJ.
Okay.
And I was supposed to come and see him, and instead of taking the Rosarito highway, I ended up going straight or got cut off, and I ended up down in the Playas.
There's a two exit.
Yeah.
You go straight for Rosarito or right to Playas.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I got down there, and I just kind of was moving around here and there, and I told him, hey, I think I got the wrong exit. I don't know where I'm at. And I ended up just, he said he's going to be late, so I just ended up driving around.
This was 8 years ago?
Yeah, 8 years ago.
Okay.
Before COVID hit.
Oh, wow.
And then after that, I went back, finally got out, and then next week I said, let me go back again, spend some real time. And I knew some people, they're no longer here anymore, that they lived in the Playas, and they said, hey, you come down, we'll show you around, blah, blah, blah. And I happened to be driving through a street that they lived on. Yeah. That's near the street I currently live.
Okay.
And I saw this home, and I was like, it said for rent. And this place like a compound.
In English?
Huh?
In English?
Well, vente.
Okay, Serenta.
Yeah, Serenta.
Okay.
So I couldn't believe it. I was like, so I called the people just to ask for information, and they told me the price. I was like, there's no way.
It must be a joke.
Way. It was a huge house, 3-bedroom.
A compound, right?
Yeah, literally a compound.
When I say compound, is you guys, if you watch my channel and my content, every time I say compound, it's one of those giant homes, at least minimum 5 to 8 bedrooms. Yeah. Would you say something like that?
Yeah, well, this is 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, a big old gigantic den upstairs.
Okay.
Big old patio in the back with a barbecue. A lot of space.
Okay.
2-car parking, lawn area. It's just huge.
Got it.
And when I found out it was only $1,200 a month, I was like, not possible. I mean, I was paying in Irvine where I was living. I was paying $4,500.
Paying double, right? Right across the border for double.
And no Irvine, yard.
And no yard, no beach either.
Yeah, not near the beach.
Yeah, none of that. Okay.
No. So,
all right.
So
you just took advantage of that?
Yeah.
You locked it up?
I locked it up, and I've been there ever since.
Okay. Awesome. And then that's when your journey. That's how your journey began.
That's how it began. And then
then you met a lovely someone, maybe. I don't know.
well, actually,
right? We all come down here. We all get in trouble, man.
Yeah,
because
actually,
the Latinas are the one of a kind.
man.
Mexicans are one of a kind.
Yeah,
he said, "Oh man."
What happened was the guy that put the event on that I went to is actually my girl's cousin, but I didn't know they were cousins. She was helping serving drinks and food at the event. I saw her and I was like, oh, wow. And then when I found out it was her cousin, I said, oh man, I respect you, bro. I'm not gonna push her.
The bro code.
Yeah,
but only if he gives the clearance.
And he just said, man, I'm glad you met her. Go for it.
There you go.
He told me her story, which I'm not gonna go into all that, but she had 3 boys, and I've raised kids before, so it's no big deal.
All good.
And I had lost my son in 2012, so I thought,
sorry to hear that.
hey, I got gifted 3 more boys.
Yeah, for sure.
And so I took on, we dated for a little while and talked, and I had this place empty. I hadn't even moved in yet.
Oh my.
And just before COVID hit, I told her, she was living with her mom.
Yeah.
And it was a little teeny house, and I said, look, I got this big old place. You can move in there if you want. You don't want, it's up to you.
She's the local, a Tijuana.
Yeah, she really is from Sonora.
Oh, okay.
And she came here from Sonora to TJ, and at the time, the father of the kids basically just dumped her in the street and left with someone else. So her family was helping.
Got it. So she can't cross.
No.
Okay.
No.
So got it.
So because of that, one thing led to another, and we've been together 7 years.
Got it. Well, congratulations, right? So 7 years is a long time. You're pretty much half Mexican now.
yeah. The family, they love me. They take good care of me. And,
Mexican by association.
Yeah.
All right.
Hospitality is incredible.
Yeah. You're definitely not gonna go hungry being with around a Latina.
And you don't have to worry about your health. I remember one time.
For sure. And take care of the house and all that. Would you say that, like, compared to women in the States, the Latina women are more traditional? Like, if you were to find a good one that's not consumed by social media and all that they still follow more traditional values.
Very traditional. I would say
they don't fight you on stupid things, right? They're not combative. They're not. No.
I can say this. I'm probably at my happiest I've been in my 71 years on the planet.
I can see. How old are you again?
I'm 71.
Look at you. I mean, you will never guess Mr. Darryl 71. When the first thing I noticed, like today is the first time I met with him, the first thing that I noticed when I sat down and I shook Mr. Darryl's hand, I can sense the peace around him. He got this calm energy around him. And you know what? You get this energy by living in Playas.
Let me tell you something.
Or you get this energy when you live a life without stress. When you find your calling, when you find your place. And I advise all of you out there to travel, explore, and just really find somewhere where you connect and you feel like home.
Because I tell you one thing, to go back to your original question, the way I'm treated on a daily basis she takes great care of the house. She's got 3 boys.
Yeah.
And she tends to me like, I've dated people and been with people that had no kids.
Yeah.
And it's a struggle to get things done, but she keeps the house clean. She cooks for me every day.
Yeah.
I have to beg her, I take you out and we go here and you don't have to cook today. So I had to make a law. Friday and Saturday, no cooking. We'll buy pizza, I'll take you out, take the kids, we'll go move, whatever.
Yeah.
And Sunday she likes cooking. Or the family comes over and they cook. And
Sundays applies to pretty much almost all cultures.
Yeah.
Mexican, Hispanic, Black, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Sunday's more like a
holy
day.
It's
like it's a family day. Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. And as far as cleanliness, her nickname is Hospital. She keeps the house it's like that clean. I washes my clothes, irons my clothes, does everything. It's like I'm on autopilot in my life. So I love it.
Right on.
Yeah.
Now, quick question: are you retired? Are you still putting it out there?
Yeah, I own my own business, so it's kind of semi-retirement because
you got a team. You have a small team.
I have a small team works for me.
Okay.
I'm in the States maybe 2 or 3 times a week.
Got it.
I used to work on the weekends.
Yeah.
But now I only do by appointment. Sundays never. Saturday maybe once a month.
Yeah, if it's like if it's like a high potential client.
Yeah.
That was worth your time.
Exactly.
For sure.
Okay. most of my clients come from Mexico. They own businesses in California. So that's how that's why
What do they buy from you?
they buy 26-foot box trucks, semi trucks, tractor trailers.
So Mexican Americans that buy
Yeah.
trucks.
Yeah. And
What do they do with the truck? They drive it.
they're all over the country, here and in the United States. Like I said, a lot of these my clients have businesses in California.
Okay.
They live here, but they have businesses in California.
Yeah.
And so I help them finance their trucks, find the trucks, locate them.
Got it.
I have like 4 yards where I keep a lot of these places. My main office.
The yard is in Cali.
Yeah, in
California.
Cali,
Okay.
like San Diego, Pomona, Montebello, stuff like that. So and
Got
in
it.
Westminster, that's my main.
And you've been
office
doing
in
this for
Westminster.
like 8 years, like you're
Oh,
veteran.
longer than that. I've been doing
so
this
you've
since
been in the
2000.
industry. You know this industry inside and out.
Yeah, since 2000.
Got it,
And
got
I also ship cars from here to other countries. I do that kind of stuff.
From Mexico?
Yeah, no, not from Mexico, from California.
Oh, ship cars to other countries from
Yeah,
there?
yeah, like
Okay,
Japan, export Japan.
If someone orders a specific car with you, you ship it to their country?
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. I do a lot of high-end stuff
Got it.
mainly.
Okay.
So that's kind of the
Okay.
foundation.
Well, I'm curious, is this home now?
This is home.
This is home now.
This is going to be home.
That's it.
I'm not going back.
Yeah,
If I was to close my office and not, open up again, I'd be here in Mexico full time, all the time.
Got it. Got it.
If I have to stay overnight, I just get me a quick Airbnb or something.
Yeah.
If I run real late,
Okay.
you know what I mean. But most of the time, I'll make the trek.
Have you traveled to other parts of Mexico or South America or even Asia
Oh,
and did a little? Like, did you ever thought you would be kind of like just doing this semi-retirement in Tijuana? Like, was that the last thing you ever thought of?
You couldn't even pay me
Did
good
you
money
did
to
you
say
had
I
a-
was going to be here.
Okay.
It
So
didn't
it's just
happen.
like out of nowhere, like
Yeah.
out of like from left field, and just things start falling into place.
It just started. Things just started
Life-
happening.
okay, life
and,
just-
and I think what happened was when I did that one seminar with this guy, it was a bunch of trucking guys at this
Yeah.
convention,
Uh-huh.
and there were no dealers there. I was the only dealer there, and my guy told me, "You need to come. Nobody's representing what you do." I said, "No, impossible."
Green Ocean.
Once I
Blue
started, yeah, it was Blue Ocean.
Ocean. Blue Ocean.
Once I started getting a lot of business, I said, well, maybe I need to, be here more often. And I
Yeah.
used to stay at the Marriott down near Central. Right?
Yeah, I know.
I used to stay there a lot before I ended up getting a place here.
Okay. Okay.
So
So then, what do you call it? But did you travel around before or no?
yeah,
Yeah.
I've been coming in and out of Mexico for over 30 years.
How about South America or Southeast Asia? Did you explore
well,
out
Asia,
there?
no. Caribbean a lot.
Okay.
Europe, Mexico a lot. I've been to
Okay.
a lot of cities down here.
Did you had other places you wanted to retire before? Did you
Actually-
at one point did you ever say like, you know what, I'm gonna call Florida my retirement?
Well, you know what? I hadn't even
Or-
thought
or
about
you never
it.
even thought
I
about it.
never really
Okay.
thought about it.
It just
I always tell people, when the way they're gonna find me when my last days, it'll be under a car or in the cab of a truck or something. I mean,
Okay.
I never look at retirement as retiring.
got it.
I'm even collecting Social Security and still running a business.
That's awesome. That's the
so-
way to go.
Yeah.
Same thing. I got my mom out here, and she's collecting Social Security, and she's just taking it easy.
Yeah.
And earlier, originally we planned 10:30, but I forgot every Saturday. I literally dropped my mom at the Caliente Casino.
Okay.
You know Caliente Casino,
Yeah.
right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
she spends like a couple hours there playing, which is good because I need her to stimulate her mind.
Right.
So the slot machines is not like you're paying pesos. You're playing pesos, not dollars. So
Right.
it goes a long way,
Goes a long
right?
way,
Rather than
yeah.
her being in Vegas going crazy. Here, she could be in there for a couple hours. Just even if she loses, it's not a big deal,
Yeah.
right? So,
Yeah.
but either way, what do you call it? So, what would you say is the main thing that really has you makes you want to stay in TJ? Like, what is it about Tijuana, or like obviously we from me and you perspective, there's a very big difference between Tijuana and Playas de Tijuana.
Yes.
Right, Central.
Yeah, it's almost
and
two
here.
worlds.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
Yeah.
you spot on. I think if you guys see my content, for me, I personally see Playas like it's like a world of its own. It has I don't even ever need to leave Playas, but I want to let's hear it from Daryl, like being the OG here.
Yeah, I would say the biggest thing is I like the weather, the hospitality. It's a slower pace. For instance, you can have major events going on in this
When you
country.
say hospitality, how do you mean? Like, because
Everyone's
hospitality
friendly.
is
Everyone's
okay.
friendly.
But like, what in what way? Like they you know,
They'll go out of your way to help you. Even the police. They go out of the way.
Sometimes they get a bad rep, but you have to know how to handle them.
You gotta know how to handle them.
Yeah, exactly. Because there's a specific way to deal with municipalities.
Well, it's funny you say that because I was in Central yesterday night, picking up one of my boys, right?
Yeah.
And I was kind of, going to this soccer. He plays soccer.
Yeah.
So I got followed by this police officer. He stopped me, talking about I had an infraction, something. I said, nah.
The usual BS, just to excuse.
So he's trying to get money. I said, dude, you're not getting no money, right, from me. And he was like, So I got my girl on the phone. She talked to him. And when he found out that her brother was a federal commander in Sonora, he couldn't get me away quick enough. He said, go.
It's a lot about who you know.
Who
you
know,
live out
and
here
you have
too.
to let them know. Let them know you have rights.
Yeah.
And
no, stand up for yourself, but also I think
be respectful.
There we go. I was gonna say
be respectful.
You got it right out of my mouth, man. I knew we can connect the minute you take words out of my mouth. There's a few times already you took the words right out of my mouth.
Yeah.
So you see, it's very interesting. It doesn't matter your age. I'm younger than Mr. Daryl, but we have the same like-mindedness, right? Like literally. Different age, but doesn't matter. He's literally taking the words out of my mouth. So, we have a lot of common ground, like-minded. But yeah, so exactly like Mr. Daryl said, respectful. Mexicans are really heavy around that.
Yeah,
the respect
and if you give
issue.
them respect, and you talk to them, calm, say, look, I don't have money to give out. I got to take care of my son. So I called my boy, put him on the phone. The guy saw, and once he knew he was dealing with someone that they had some commonality, he let me go.
Exactly. Exactly.
And sometimes, in fact, I have a better story.
Okay.
One time I had my Beamer down here and it had a convertible, right?
Yeah.
And I just took off
the white one in your.
Yeah, the white one. I took off like a bat out of hell. Here in the Playas, right?
Yeah.
They get behind me,
Yeah,
pull me over. You're speeding. He's giving me the whole spiel.
Yeah.
I said, well, rather than us doing all that, because he spoke good English, how about you and your woman meet me and my woman down at Survey? I'll buy you a drink. And you know what? He agreed to that. And later that night, we met. I didn't get a ticket.
Yeah.
And if he had gave me a ticket, I earned it.
Yeah.
I did earn that ticket.
Yeah.
I deserved one because I was kind of,
I mean, there's a clear difference. Like if this was to happen in Cali, you get a $90 to $160 ticket, or maybe $200+ ticket, points reduced, and insurance are high.
Everything.
So you get ripped over there. But here in Tijuana, things like this happen, and you just be respectful and say, hey, look, I'm sorry. Like, I was just in a hurry, and this slipped my mind off how fast as I was going, and just be very authentic and respectful.
Yep.
And 90% of the time, you just give them especially if you're in the wrong, you give them like 500, the most 500 pesos or 200 pesos, and you're on your way. And that's it. And no point deduction, none of that nonsense. They just wish you a great day, and you just move on with your life.
Because at the end of the day, if they see you a lot, they leave you alone.
Yeah. Well, especially you're black. I'm Asian. I mean, they're gonna remember us too. They're gonna remember us in Playas. Like, there's only a few of us here, right? But if their memory of us is good and respectful, that really helps us.
Yes, it does.
And because if we run into other issues, we know we have someone that we can still like run and just count on to help us out in certain situations.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. So TJ Playas. It's complete. Playas is like its own world. What else? What else makes it that just makes you you wouldn't want to live anywhere else?
Well, I think, like I said, it's a beach community. I go to some of the same places. It's not like if you compare to California, I would say,
What do they say about like a lot of the viewers? They always talking about safety. I'm sure you heard this.
Well, okay.
Even someone that doesn't do YouTube. You probably hear this from your own friends. Hey, man, I want to come down and have some fun and check out the nightlife. But man, I hear a lot of stuff that goes on and happen there.
Let me tell
tell the viewers, is it that. I mean, yes, it's dangerous, but tell them like how it works here.
Okay, well, let me tell you this. Since I've been here for 8 years, I've seen things that most people have not seen. And yeah, and most of the issues, when there is one, is between two groups.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm not going to name their names because
Yes.
you don't name their names.
Exactly.
But I don't feel a sense of danger. I've been in LA in some areas.
Oh
where,
my God, yeah, those are different.
And you know, that's why I really don't like going to LA. But that's why I ended up moving to Orange County, was for safety.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's not an unsafe place. Yeah, it's had its issues. Like in 2022 when a group shut down the whole TJ. Literally shut it down. The city shut down. And it involved the, Mexican military coming in. They even had on point, because I have friends in the U.S. military, special operations.
DEA and
No, worse than that. They had Green Berets and Delta on the other side in San Diego ready to helicopter in. It got that bad.
Yeah.
But, they burned a few cars, burned some oxos and stuff like that. But that was, since then, yeah, you have...
But not like targeting innocent people.
No, let me tell you something.
That's the beef between two rival cartels.
Yes.
Or the government, all right?
Yes.
The government that's not accepting the bribes anymore, right? And
the federal.
Yeah, and then they're stepping in to do some cleansing, right? And then they're do some martial law.
Well,
so
let me tell you this about Playas. Playas is highly policed to keep tourists and people safe. I've never felt
exactly. It's a tourist area.
It's a tourist area.
Yeah, because
I've never
of the boardwalk.
felt unsafe here.
Exactly.
Okay.
The boardwalks. It's a tourist area.
Yes, I've seen. Like I said, I'm not going to go into detail, but I've seen some things happen. But most of the time, it's related to people who are dealing with drugs and this and that and that's that. You can get that in any country.
100%.
I don't care. I've been to many countries and I've seen a lot worse than anything I've seen in the Playas. For the most part, it's a very, very family-oriented area.
Yeah, I mean, it's
again, I've never had anything that...
It is. Just normal folks. Yeah.
I've never had anything happen with me and my family that was to be worried about. And if something was to come up, your neighbors and people, they'll warn you, hey, stay in your house or wait, or don't go here, don't go... I've never had that happen, but... Yeah. Like one time there was something happened with one of the police stations and one of the cartels, and everybody said, okay, stay in your house because, they're going to be all over the place.
Yeah, and they let you know when things start getting a little out of hand outside.
Let me tell you, when it comes to Facebook, if someone sneezes wrong, Facebook's going to talk about it.
Anything. Like the Mexicans are really, really social. Yeah. Like their culture is extremely social. Yeah. So you will know about it. Once you live out here, you're going to be joining in specific groups. And then in our case, like us being expats, doing the geo arbitrage, we have the TJ Club where we can hang out and be in a club, in a group where we can share information, the ins and outs, right, things of that nature. But we're also part of the local community groups, right? So this way we stay informed in case anything happens or pops up. You want to say something?
Yeah, back in the day, this was before I actually lived here full time, I used to bring tours of guys down here for the nightlife, just to have a good time.
Some of your buddies.
Yeah, some of my good buddies.
Yeah.
And some of them had people I didn't know, but we would come down here, I'd show them, here's where you want to go here, go there. Yes. In this area, you're safe. You're not everywhere about, you'll have the time of your life safely,
Yeah.
And
time of your life, 1,000%. For all the men out there, it's nothing like it.
Exactly. I mean, I had a guy who was a congressman one time. I'm not going to name his name.
No. Yeah.
He had the time. He got sprung out here. I almost had to call the police to remove him.
So some men just end up not wanting to leave, man. They didn't think a place like this exists.
Oh, let me tell you something. It's a great place for entertainment. Restaurants are good. Wine country is, to me, is even better than wine country in California.
Oh yeah, Valle Guadalupe is stunning.
Over down near Ensenada
area, about 2.5 hour, 3 hour drive. Yeah, so, and the culinary, like Tijuana is also known for food, the foodie scene. So a lot of variety of food.
Yeah. So, but I think back to safety. you would have to try to get in trouble here. You know, if you just come down here to relax, have a good time, or if you're thinking about wanting to move here and live permanently, I'm telling you, you'll pay almost third less or more than what
you'll put so much more money back in your pocket.
Exactly.
It's the amount of money you'll save and allow you to live more is like it'll just put a smile on your face. It just puts a smile on your face.
That's right.
You know. So, okay, that's really good. All right. So, like, as far as like, let me ask you there. Like, what made you decide to join TJ Club? Right? What you made you decide to join this private group that we have?
Well, you know
right now we're still growing.
Yeah.
But I'm just curious to hear from you. Like, what made you want to join
I've
this
seen
group?
a lot of people with content, content doing, their own thing. But somehow, it was Chad, right? I think Chad did a bunch
Chadwick Bailey, my partner.
And I tried to hook up with Chad. Unfortunately, it just didn't happen. I know he got busy.
He's under the weather.
Yeah.
I saw him.
But I liked the content. I liked what was being said. And what I liked about it was it showed more of the positive side of TJ, okay? And so I wanted to join to bring some historical content because I've been here a long time, and I've seen a lot.
Yeah.
And whatever I've seen did not sour me for wanting to live here.
Got it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I felt, in fact, one time I was crossing the border and the border agent asked me, "Why are you in TJ? Or don't you feel unsafe?" I said, "Actually, I feel safer in TJ than in California."
100%.
Okay.
The minute you cross the customs, you feel like
it's
like a weight off your shoulders.
Yeah, I mean, when I come into Mexico, it's like,
exactly.
when I go back
Same
to
exact
California,
feeling.
I mean, the border agents treat you like you're a criminal already.
Yeah. Well, you see, just look at everybody's face over there. They're all unhappy.
Yeah.
There's something. They're just not a good vibe around there.
But when you see how many people are coming back into Mexico on a daily basis, a lot of people don't realize that whatever they're hearing on the media, whatever they're talking about, is fantasy. Because reality is a lot of people work in California come back here. And on the weekends, people crowd into it because it's a safe place.
Yeah.
And it's nice. And it's a whole different kind of vibe.
Different vibe.
Everybody's relaxed.
And
no one's out to mess with you.
Exactly.
It's
some people here in Tijuana, TJ's, and what's interesting about Mexicans, and I like that about them, is that you may not have a lot of money, but they can still be fulfilled. They can still be happy. They can still have a smile on their face. They can still greet you. They don't have this just like over there where people are just not living properly. Like the people here, they may not have more money than some of us over there, but they still are more content. They're just more fulfilled in their life. I don't know how to explain it.
They have a good time. They just say, "Hola, ¿cómo estás?"
Exactly.
If you ask them for something, they'll help you. They'll even walk out of the way to show you.
Yeah.
Do here, whatever. They're just very friendly, and they're very loving people.
100%.
You know what I mean? And yeah, they like to party. They like to have a good time.
They live for the weekend.
They live
that's for
for
sure.
the weekends.
They live for the weekend.
So and nighttime in the Playas or Central, whatever, it's very festive.
Right on.
You know what I mean? So,
all right. Well, let's wrap it up here. Last words, Daryl. Like, what would you recommend for someone that is still on the fence about Tijuana or Playas de Tijuana? Like, what would you leave with them, like, that will help them, take the leap of faith and come explore and check out Tijuana?
I would say, first of all, TJ Club is a perfect venue.
Community
to hook up with, because you have people here a long time, short time, so you get different perspectives. Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody in this
Saves
group
you a
is
lot of
friendly.
time.
Saves you a lot of time, and you get past the myths and get to the reality of what it takes
100%.
to live here.
Yeah.
So that's my thing. You can always be adventurous and do it on your own.
Figure out everything the hard way, the long way, or be part of a group, a community.
It's like I wish I had known.
Be around and hang around with Daryl, the OG, and how much time you'll save and how much information that he has that can help you navigate through this process. I mean, you think about it. Imagine if you didn't know and you are new to Playas de Tijuana, and you had a chance to meet someone like yourself that has been here for 8 years. and be part of the club? Like, how much time and money you will be able to save just
I'd
knowing
say
someone?
years, money, time, and frustrations. Because
Frustration, exactly.
there's some things I
The
had to learn
process.
the hard way.
Exactly,
So
the
I always
process.
tell people, I know where all the holes and potholes are.
Yeah.
So why would I let you fall in one if I already know
Where
do
it
this
is.
over that?
Exactly.
Like where the shop.
Yeah.
Clubs that are friendly.
Like-
Parts of TJ don't go to. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? You
Right.
know what I mean? So so you don't get lost. You know, and things like that.
For sure.
So there are a lot of things that people who live here can share with you to make your decision easier, good, bad, or indifferent. But you're getting it from people who actually live here, not just vacationers.
Who has lived it,
And
right?
lived
Who has
it,
lived
exactly.
it, lived it. Perfect. Awesome, Daryl. Well, I appreciate you jumping on with me and doing this. And then, yeah, guys, we'll wrap it up here. I hope you guys found this this little podcast we did here helpful. And then if you found it helpful, like and subscribe. If there's anything we missed in this session here, put in the comments. And I'll definitely answer your questions. And then, yeah, and also I'll include the TJ Club link in the Telegram. You guys can join there. And then, yeah, well, hopefully we'll see you there. And then I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye for now.
Buenos dias.